All right, so I figured I'll show you guys what I talked about the other day. Here's what I'm working on. I already got one coat on the walls. I'm gonna paint this bathroom. Got it all patched up. This bedroom. The homeowners aren't living here right now either. They bought the house, but they're slowly moving things over. This bathroom. This kitchen. And then this laundry room, which this laundry room is going to take a little work because there's wallpaper there and won't just peel off, so somebody actually put it on the right way. So this will take a little work, but we'll get it. Now I'm working on trimming in, and I always try to convince people to paint the ceiling. Sometimes they just don't want to, so I don't force them to, but what's hard is, if you guys can see that, when the paint gets up onto the ceiling, you can only cover that up so much. That's why I always tell people to paint the ceiling, that way I can get a nice straight line. But like that, it's gonna be very hard for me to try to get the brush in enough to cover the blue and make sure that it doesn't bleed over. You know, if everything was like this, where it's under, it's fine, but it's not. So my trim bucket, I'm trying this new bucket out. I used to use this 2-gallon bucket, and then I saw this and I figured I would try this because I always have a 4-inch roller and then my brush ready to go at the same time. And actually it's got a magnet, you put the brush there, and actually you can use this part for the roller. We'll see how it works. I'm using a 3-inch Purdy clear cut brush, and I'll show you guys, I'll give you guys a little tip on how to trim in, or how I do it. Load the brush up, knock it off, and hold the camera. So what you want to do is, when you're doing this, you want to bring the brush up to the line like that, then go over. And the funny thing is, the slower you move, the less of a straight line it's going to be. So the faster you move, the straight of a line you'll get. And then I come back, smooth that out. There you go. All right, got everything trimmed in, everything looks good. That line there is the trim drying. So after I get all the trim done, one thick coat, I go back, second coat for the walls, and we'll be all done. We'll move on to the next room.
Take another look.
Okay, this room is all done. So start to finish, I do tape most of the time. I freehand sometimes, and then I tape sometimes. I go back and forth about it. But 1-inch tape, frog tape, and then I do 1-inch tape, 9-inch paper underneath that, all the way around the room. This is what I use to do with this 3M hand masker. Worth every penny. And then cover it with drop cloths. This way there's no chance of any paint getting on the floors. 2 coats on the walls. All the trim done, and it took me exactly 2 hours to do this room. This is about 11 by 11. So we'll let this dry now. I'll start on my second coat of patching for the other places, and then I'll come back and always touch this up. Because I like to give my eyes a break from the paint color, because it starts to just all blend in together. So I'll give my eyes a break. I'll come back, do one final walkthrough, touch up anything that I need to touch up. Looks good though. Here's the next room I'm going to paint. This bathroom is going to be the same color as the other room. Alright, bathroom's all finished. Good to go. We painted the same color as the other bedroom, so. Alright, back at it. Day 2. So we're going to get this bedroom painted. And this bathroom painted at a minimum. But I got one more coat there. One more coat on that patch. And normally it says 90 minutes, but I don't got 90 minutes. We're gonna put the fan in there on both patches. And it should be dry within about, probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. Before I get started on these patches too, always put a drop cloth down. And this is the reason why. See? Sometimes you just have drips. And when you're in a house that's finished, you don't want to get that on the carpet, so. You want to do too much. We're going to screw it up. So, we want that to be set up. See, it's not like on it. There we go. Real quick too, when you do these little patch areas and cover up these nail holes and stuff, if you don't prime, you're going to see it when you go over what the paint's going to soak in too much, and it's called flashing, so you'll see it actually on the wall. So make sure that you prime it first. These brush marks, don't worry about it, because 2 coats and it's not going to be shown. You're not going to see the brush marks on the wall with the roller. So, alright, just starting to roll the walls. This is a bigger room, and I'm going to do the kitchen, which is big, so bust out the big boy, big pail, 18-inch roller, 3/8-inch nap, and we'll get this knocked out quick. Alright, this room's all done. 2 coats trimmed in. That was a blue wall. Looks really good. It's about dry. Now we're gonna paint this little bathroom real quick. We'll be done for the day. So that other room took me, let's see, about 2 hours and 50 minutes. So not too bad. I had to go back and put another coat on this blue wall, so that took me a little more time, but still, not too bad. Alright, bathroom number 2 is done. Everything's good, it's drying. That's it. Well done, we got out of here for today. One more day of painting, we'll be done. We're gonna see how this goes, removing this wallpaper. I got the wallpaper score and this spray. In the past I've just used water and it's come off, so I figure I'll try this and water. Should be able to get it off. Be careful though, don't get this score on the wall because they're sharp and they'll put little gouges in the wall. Take it. Wait, no, that's it. Upside down. I gotta show you what. I don't know this place on me. That's it for me. You like that? That's only on. Alright, all the wallpaper's off. I got it skim coated. I'm gonna let it dry. So while it dries, the walls actually didn't get banged up too bad, just in a couple spots. I'm gonna start painting this. And this is gonna be two colors, so cream color here, and then the green color here. So we'll get going. I got the first coat on here now. I'm gonna start trimming in. One thing to keep in mind though, I always do all the way down on the stove and the fridge. I've seen plenty of times where they just like cut it off. It's like, well, you can't see it, but to me that's just lazy. Just pull it back, do the whole thing. So this will be the green. So what I'm trying to do is get all the green done first and then do the cream, because then that'll be it. So I'll do the cream for the rest of the day here in the laundry room, and then I won't have nothing else to do. Alright, kitchen's all done. Looks good. This takes a while going in and cutting in around all the cabinets and everything, but it looks good. The green accent wall with the cream color walls, that looks pretty good. And the laundry room, same color, same cream color. We're all done with vacuum. Get out of here. And that was 3 full days we were done. Okay, I thought I'd go over a few things with you guys about this job I just finished. But first, oh yeah, great buddy. Anyway, it went good. Took me about what I thought it was gonna take me. A couple of things when I'm done that I didn't show on the video. I always vacuum when I'm done after everything is cleaned up, and I always put the outlet covers on, but I didn't this time because they are switching out the outlets and they already had the covers off for me, so bonus, just got me out of there earlier. But that job took me now total between going to the estimate, coming home, working up the estimate, going to the store, getting all the material, and then the actual working hours of painting took about, what I figure, let's see, almost 30 hours total, so almost a week. You know, that wasn't just working hours though, but that's going back and forth and getting everything together, organized, back and forth, and that's about what I guesstimated how long it took. So keep that in mind when you're doing these jobs as a handyman. You know, you have to figure that stuff in, because if you don't, you're not wasting, but you're using a lot of your own time doing that. And no, I still don't have a stand for this GoPro, it's still just sitting on my dashboard. But if you don't figure that in, you're using up all your own time. And you know, customers that work their job, they don't work for free. You know, they're working by the hour. They're getting paid when they're on the clock. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. You know, your time is valuable, and you got to figure all that in, because that's time away from home, away from your family, away from your own home projects. So keep that all in mind. All in all, it went good. I think I'm going to be starting the mother and father's house next week, I believe. I have to talk to them on the phone. They're not sure, but hopefully next week. And so that'll be 2 painting projects in a row, but I'll be a little tired from painting after that, you know. For some reason, I'm the most sore painting. My wrist, you know, from holding the paintbrush and stuff is just, man, it's sore. But, you know, hey, if you ain't out there grinding, you're not getting sore, you're not making enough money, you're not working hard enough. That's the way I see it. Hope you guys got something from the video. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, give me that thumbs up, hit that bell for notifications on future videos. Yes, I do a lot of pointing and I don't know why. And we'll see you on the next video.